Hello, Pixar fans, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone Team Entertainment. With me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing in my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Pixar film Elio. Now, this is a brand new Disney Pixar film, so when I saw the trailers for Elio, I looked at it. I'm like, okay, this could be interesting. This could be cute, for kids and all that, whatever. But I like Pixar movies. I think a lot of Pixar movies, they usually are, although they look very friendly, sometimes they're more aimed towards kids, but very entertaining for adults in a way. So I was still looking forward to seeing what this was going to be about. So Elio tells the story of a young boy named Elio who, um, and now I'm gonna spoil one little thing, but it's not much of a spoiler though. So if you don't want to know anything, I'll keep my hand up and I'll just let it go for that because this is not really a spoiler, but this does help move the story along and what the story's about. So Ilio, he loses his parents, and I mean obviously you don't see it, and he ends up going to live with his aunt. Okay, spoiler over. And so but he's having a hard time dealing with the fact that he doesn't have his parents anymore. He's with his aunt now. He's very extremely shy. He's got low self-esteem. But one day he gets like kind of like a revelation in his mind. He starts seeing the stars, the planets, all that stuff. Thinking, is there life outside of Earth? Aliens and all that stuff. So he starts coming up with these weird theories and building a ham radio so he can start trying to communicate with aliens and wait for them to come so they can abduct them and take them away to a better place. Thinking that if he goes with aliens, he'll have a better time fitting in with people because he does not fit in with kids his own age. Kids on his own age don't understand him. Older kids want to beat him up. His aunt doesn't understand him. He feels very alone, very secluded. Excuse me. And then, of course, in the trailers, he gets abducted by aliens. And, you figure, okay, he's going to get abducted. He's going to get in trouble. He's also a troublemaker, too. He kind of causes, kind of trouble on homes. That's why another way he wants to leave. And he ends up going to this alien colony who kind of, chooses him by accident to be kind of an ambassador for them because the aliens are dealing with a threat of their own. And they figure Elio, he comes in kind of like, yeah, I can help you guys and, help them deal with their little problem. And he kind of makes the problem even bigger. So that's basically the gist of what this movie is really about. And he ends up meeting a friend, an alien who is the son of the bad guy of the movie, and it's in the trailer. And he forms a partnership and a friendship with this alien, and he starts feeling better about himself. He starts feeling better about himself because he he always felt alone. After losing his parents, his aunt doesn't understand him because she's always working. She works for the government because she works to keep an eye on the planets and the stars and all that stuff. So she does that. So she's always busy doing that. Doesn't have time for him. He meets a friend. The friend wants to spend time with him, and they're just having a good time. And that's basically the gist of the movie. Like I said, I thought this movie was cute. I thought Elio was cool. At first I thought the alien friend was gonna annoy me, but I still liked the character. My only big problem with this movie is the fact that it doesn't feel like a blockbuster Pixar film. Nothing like an Incredibles or an Up or a Wall-E. It didn't have that emotional, like a real, like the emotions was there, but it wasn't like if you look at Up and you see how sad the opening scene is, or Ratatouille, and you see those heartstrings pulling on you. Yeah, you get that feeling towards the end of the movie, but it doesn't really feel like those epic scale Pixar films. Like the emotion for Pixar movies are usually up here. Elio is somewhere around, like right here. Still high, but not as high as the others. And also, it kind of felt like this movie could have been a Disney Plus film. They could have dropped this on Disney Plus and it would have been just as good. But I just don't think this movie is gonna make money because the marketing of this movie, they didn't market this movie right, folks. I'm just letting you guys know this right now. They didn't market this movie really well. There were times even I forgot this movie was coming out, and then I saw the trailer for it again on TV, No, excuse me. I saw it for another film that I went. I think for How to Train Your Dragon. I saw the trailer, and then I was like, oh yeah, Elio's coming out. Cause I completely forgot, but still. Overall, it's a fun little film. You could take the little kids with you to go check it out. They'll have a good time. For the adults, I think Zoe Saldana plays the aunt. She was great. So the aliens were cute and all that stuff. So I thought that stuff was fun. But yeah, the scale of of a Pixar film, it wasn't as high as I expected, but it was still a fun time. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Are you guys looking forward to seeing Elio? Not looking forward to seeing it. Gonna see it. Totally forgot it was coming out. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.